you. Once again, presenting a project we did in the Free State again, KO Grains. It's a solar project for one of our esteemed contractors that is quite big in solar and solar structures, and we were approached by them to assist with a project for quite a number of solar panels that needed to be installed, once again to reduce electricity bills, be less reliant on Eskom and so on. Or so the brief was for 2,656 solar panels that had to be installed. The time frame was fairly short, and then we also had the issue of costs. So the client didn't want to grade and do extensive civil works to get the land cleared out or leveled. So we were approached for some solutions. Concrete were not an option at that stage due to the short time frame that they had, and ground screws were looked at, which they approved as a solution. There were no architects, etc., involved in this project. It was basically ourselves and the engineers who had to come up with the necessary solutions for this project. The light steel frame component only was about 1.7 million. And once again, I think this is it's quite an innovative project for light steel frame. As said, our client was appointed for the installation of these solar panels, and they did some cost comparisons, and our system with the light steel came in vastly cheaper than other systems, conventional material systems. Therefore, they gave us a chance on this project, and combining the light steel with ground screws made the project just more viable in the end in terms of timeframes as well. And it did save the client quite a lot of money on ground preparation works, as levels could be set due simply by the depth of the ground screws as they were turned in. I said the total light steel frame component for this project was about 17 and a half tons used. We used basically 89 mil C channels, 0.8 thick, and then light steel P2000 profile for fixing of the panels in a 1 mil thickness. As said, the total tonnage for this project was about 17.6 tons, and it was set out right next to a big silo. So early morning, as per this picture, you can see early morning. Unfortunately, there's some shade. That's unfortunately the only premises that were available. However, from a little bit later during the morning, the solar system do get full sun and give the necessary solar power. Structural framing section. Light steel was chosen in the end as we have a high strength to weight ratio, which made it a lot more viable. Less people were involved in the construction process due to the lightweight nature of the material. So no heavy lifting equipment were needed to cart anything around or to load or offload the trucks, which is a bit additional cost-saving factor. All frames were pre-manufactured in our factory. This saves the client a tremendous lot of time on site, and the manufacturing basically starts when the guys on site starts to drill the ground screws. Once they have a section ready, the first load with frames would also be ready, and there were minimal to no time lost between the different disciplines on site. Technically, the most notable thing that we were able to achieve on this is most ground screws are tied to certain brand names in the market, and it's not easy to join our light steel frame to that, as the ground screws are not just not made for our system. Therefore, we had to be a little bit innovative with a connection detail to get our structure properly fixed to these ground screws. And as you'll know, ground screws, they turn in. It doesn't mean the slots where you go and fix your base plate will all end up in the same positions, straight in line, because the horizontal plane is the important one. So it would be turned into a level up to where it is the correct level and in line. And then the bracket on top also needs to be manufactured in such a way that the variance in slot positions can be accommodated. The framing was very effective in this situation. I think the total frame weight worked back to about 2.2 kilograms square, which is very lightweight. You can see a basic detail of the bracket that we designed ourselves in the end to ensure proper connection details, irrelevant of where or how far the ground screw had to turn in the end, which was all also manufactured and prepared in-house with our frames. On the fabrication side, as said previously, all frames are pre-manufactured in the factory, pre-assembled, for the pure reason of saving the guys on site a lot of time. For the construction side and the installation side, once again, it's lightweight, sloping terrain were addressed by the ground screws. So no civil works were done. The ground screws were turned in up to level, leveling it out to the necessary spacings. And then the tables were also split. Instead of making a couple of very long tables, they were split in sections according to the strings of the solar guys, just to accommodate a bit more of the sloped or the incline of the site. Once again, no cranes, no heavy lifting equipment, nothing needed to handle the light steel frame materials and or frames. And the framing was sent in batches as the site progressed, not to leave too much risk to theft and damages with a lot of material lying around on site. We work closely with a team on site and send the materials as needed and as per their progress. The biggest challenge, as said previously, was the connection detail between the ground screws and our light steel frames. The details that had to be sorted out there, the ground screws. There's not a lot of specs on that, on what the holding down forces are of these ground screws. And it's all dependent on the site-specific ground requirements or what you get there. So what we did in the end, as nobody were able to assist us with some spec sheets or data sheets in terms of these ground screws, we went to site. We actually drilled in one of these fasteners, put in a scale on top of one of these excavator type of machines, and they tried to pull the ground screw out of the ground. And when those forces on the scale went past 5 tons per ground screw, the engineers agreed that will be more than sufficient holding down forces for these ground screws. So the benefits, again, in this situation for light steel, everything is pre-manufactured, pre-cut. Most of it is pre-assembled in the factory and sent to site. Base plates and footings are laser cut with holes, so that the installer on the other side knows when there's a hole, it needs a fastener. So it's easy to check and double check for that all the fasteners are in place as they need be. So it's some of the small details that we've done with our designs to make sure that the connections are done correctly, and it's easy to check them on inspection dates. Due to the volume of these structures, it's easy to miss some connections, and that's why most of these connections were designed in such a way that they are easily visible and easy to double check. Quality assurances on this, once again, all frames are designed to the SANS codes. Light steel specifically use SANS 517, where all the necessary wind loads and forces, etc., are applied. For these specific solar frames, we work on a 36 meter per second winds. So it's some of the highest applications that can be added onto the structures to make sure that the structure can take all the loads that nature can throw at us. So we do proper designs, and it gets double checked by a third-party engineer to ensure that these loads are properly applied onto these structures. And we also use AZ materials, AZ 150 class 3 fasteners, even though it's inland and it's not necessary for that, as that is a coastal requirement. Due to the fact that these frames are open and exposed, we felt it easier or better for our clients, for the longevity and peace of mind that they get quality products in the end. On sustainable side, the light steel has a very low waste factor. It's between 2 and 3%. Certain designs are even lower than 2%. All cutoffs, everything is done in factory, and these cutouts, etc., get sent to our local steel merchants, where they send it for recycling, etc. And on site, there's literally no wastage. Some of the bracing materials that get sent in 6 meter lengths have a little bit of offcuts, but even those are planned to such an extent that there would be minimal waste in the end, as offcuts gets reused on the next part of bracing and or other part of the structure. What we're most proud of is the fact that we were able to get involved with a nice big project like this, that we were able to deliver within the required timelines. as not to put pressure on our contractor. That gives our contractor peace of mind that their supplier on this side will do their part and that they can only focus on what's happening on site. The client also, this also resolved a lot of issues for the client in terms of costings, because if we were not able to resolve the question they had in terms of the connection details and the ground screws for them, they would have had to go for much more expensive systems with most probably longer timelines, which would have put them in a bad light with the end user client. So that's, I think, we see it as a feather in our hat that we were able to assist them in this fashion by sorting out all the necessary questions, etc. Even before we were appointed on the contract, we went through all the details, jumped through all the hoops with them to resolve all the issues and questions that were asked to them, to put them in a position to proceed timeously and quickly with their project. Big thing is, I think, what making this project a winning project is the fact that Lightsteel still doesn't have its rightful place in the construction sector, as it's not always seen as a trusted solution in the industry. There's still a lot of question marks on Lightsteel frame structures. But despite these views, we were still able to convince our client with the necessary backing in terms of engineering, 20-year experience in the market, that they did have a proper and a good solution. And as said, that we were able to give them all the necessary material to convince their client that they have a proper and a decent solution for their project. Thank you.